This research entitled Level of Perceived Entrepreneurial Skills of the CBA Students at University of Batangas.
So we are now going to the introduction, and as you can see in the picture, there is an individual who is thinking of how to venture a business or how to learn entrepreneurship. In that way, entrepreneurship education is very important because it will be a gateway for students in acquiring knowledge, skills, and motivation to encourage entrepreneurial success in a variety of settings. So this cultivates innovative talents, which are an important driving force for future development. So at present, innovation-driven development strategies place new demands on entrepreneurship education. And this study on entrepreneurial skills among students has been undertaken to identify the level of perceived entrepreneurial skills of CBA students at the University of Batangas, including their chosen career, and to examine the influence of various factors on students towards entrepreneurship. So, our study or the study intends to figure out if the perception of CBA students regarding entrepreneurial skills has significance to their profile variable, and to further justify, the use of a survey questionnaire and interview will take place. Statement of the problem, it seeks to answer the following questions. What is the profile of CBA students in terms of sex, course, and year level, as assessed by CBA students? To what extent they perceived entrepreneurial skills relative to personal, technical, and business management? What are some challenges encountered when venturing into a business? How the perceived entrepreneurial skills relate to selected profile variables? Is there any significance? And lastly, based on analysis, what training development for entrepreneurial skills may propose?
For the research paradigm, presented here is the input, process, output, or simply the IPO model to visually summarize our whole study. First one is the input. Included here are the profile of the students, their assessment to what extent they perceive their entrepreneurial skills, and the challenges that they may have faced when they venture into business. Next is the process, which involves the tools in data gathering procedures and the statistical treatment and interpretation of the data. For the data gathering, survey questionnaires and interviews will be conducted. After that, different descriptive statistics will be used to analyze and interpret all the data that have been collected. Last one is the output. The action that we will take after interpreting the results is to propose training development program for the CBA students to help them improve and flourish their entrepreneurial skills. For the significance of our study is beneficial to the following. The first one is to the CBA department. This can help them to determine if the entrepreneurship course has helped the students to learn the basic skills they needed before they venture into business. Next is to the CBA students. The result of this study is beneficial to them because it could provide accurate information about entrepreneurship, which could help them in broadening their knowledge and have a better understanding of their own skills. Next is to the academe. This contributes to them as the results derived from the study can be useful to further understand entrepreneurship, especially regarding the skills that entrepreneurs must have. Next is to the prospect entrepreneurs. This study will help them to perceive the skills that they should have when they start their own business. For the researchers, this study is beneficial to them as it may help them to expand their knowledge and understanding in the field of business entrepreneurship. And as for the future researchers, this study can be referenced to their studies when they want to explore and understand more things about entrepreneurship or entrepreneurial skills.
In the review of related literature, the following topics are here presented and supported by references of published literature and online sources such as Entrepreneurial Skills of Students, which entails that entrepreneurship courses help students to learn how to be creative, innovative, and collaborative that will help them adjust to the exciting and demanding work environments of the future. Well, on the dimension of entrepreneurial skills, these are necessary for starting, operating business, and self-employment. These dimensions includes the technical skills, business management skills, and personal skills. While on the challenges encountered, there are four categories of challenges faced by startup companies and entrepreneurs that we gathered in our research. When it comes to the financial challenges, human resource management, support mechanisms, and environmental elements. While in the preparation of training and development program, many universities are now recognizing this need and providing courses and trainings that will help students develop their entrepreneurial skills and help them more in the future. So everyone must need to understand the importance of developing their skills and look how or look to the opportunities that they can do to enhance this learning process. While on the research methodology, the research design of our paper is descriptive research, and the respondents of the study will be the chosen CBA students of University of Batangas main campus using the stratified sampling technique, and the data gathering instrument will be by a survey questionnaire and an interview method.
For data gathering process, a letter of request for data collection approval will be written by researchers. Questionnaire surveys and interviews are used by researchers to collect data from respondents in order to gain such an information. For statistical analysis of data, the researchers of the study use different statistical analysis. They use the measure of central tendency and calculate the mean and the composite mean of the respondents to each dimension of entrepreneurial skills. The researchers of the study will use different descriptive statistics to analyze and interpret all the data that have been collected. For frequency and percentage, this tool will be used to determine and represent the percentage of the data on the profile of the respondents. For weighted mean, this tool is used when the sum data values are considered to be more important than the other values and have them contribute more to the final average. The standard deviation is necessary to understand how much each participant varies around the mean. It is basically the amount by which data values deviate from the mean value of the data. The ANOVA test will be used to predict the continuous outcome based on one or more categorical predictor variable. For ethical consideration, there are three primary ethical principles utilized in this paper.